I don't think there's been a
Pokemon?
day gone by where we've hung out where Pokemon didn't get mentioned. I feel
I
like
love
you
my
talk
life.
about Pokemon that much.
Chris, that might have been the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
I could be like, oh, my dad's dead. And you'd be like, maybe play a bit of Pokemon.
That's good advice.
It's roasting in here again today, lads, just to let you know. So
Back.
we will be sweaty like last week's episode when we had Millennial Dad on, which was a great episode. Loved it.
Yeah, it was
And-
great. And he's sitting in the corner of the studio now
Just
on the cock chair.
checking us out, yeah. He's behind me over there.
Yeah. I guess how do we feel? We feel hot.
Yeah, how do you feel, Dan?
Oh, hot.
Hot?
Yeah. Yeah, warm, like a fire type.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go. We spoke about the weather in the last episode. We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm roasting as well.
Yeah.
I definitely need to drink more water.
Yeah, well, we have a
definitely-
constant supply, luckily. Luckily, we have a never-ending flow of water.
You say that like you've a fucking catheter installed that's just pumping water into you.
You don't know. I might. I have an aqueduct.
I'd see the tube going up your leg.
Sean is just pressing down on a pump with his foot.
Yo, disgusting.
Moisture.
What a great way to start
Like
the
Baron
podcast.
Harkonnen, dude.
Floating around.
Oh.
You're going to have a mud bath later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
I demand the spice.
Will you watch the new Superman movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I will, yeah. I don't care about the politics behind it. Like.
No, not even the politics. I'm just surprised. I'm asking because I'm trying to figure out. I've asked like everybody because I'm trying to figure out if people still care about superhero movies. Apparently the answer is yes. Everybody's going to go watch it.
I don't care about them as much because I feel like we've seen too many of them now. You
Yeah.
know, and it's a rehash of the same thing, you know, just with a different flavor of superhero.
Different guy. But I guess he's the original. He's
Superman.
the guy.
Do you know what?
He's
Of
like the
all-
armor.
Growing up, I hated Superman. I couldn't get my head around him because I was like, okay, he's pretty much invincible. He is impossible to beat.
Yeah.
The only way to beat him is kryptonite. Mm-hmm. So in my head, I was like, I don't need to watch Superman or any of the movies because I know he's either fine or there's kryptonite nearby and he's not fine. And to me, I was like, that ruined Superman for me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you know, like, yeah, they can hide the kryptonite or they didn't know it was, you know, kryptonite. But they'd never get me because I knew,
Yeah.
his one weakness, you know?
That's always, it's always, because then they're like, oh, Lex Luthor's going to outsmart him. And the way he outsmarts him is he puts kryptonite in his sock or something.
Yeah. Would you like this
That's
cup
it.
of coffee?
Yeah. Glowing green cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With an own green stuff. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to know.
I swear it's a normal spliff. There's no kryptonite in it.
Come on, Soups.
Yeah, soups. I never watched Smallville either.
No, it looked terrible, so never checked it out.
And the only Supermans I enjoyed were the recent enough ones. Was it?
Oh, Henry Cavill.
Yeah, with the Henry
Yeah.
Cavill. I
Really?
enjoyed those because they were a bit darker and he was a bit more morally conflicted on a couple of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, Superman never did it for me. I just thought it was stupid. I thought it was a stupid concept, you know. I did.
But you're still going to go watch the new one.
I'll watch it. Yeah. I'll watch it, you know. Yeah, I know I will.
I fucking hate Superman. I don't like the concept. I think it's stupid. I'm going to go check out the new one. Maybe they win me over this time.
Yeah, I think fucking your Jigsaw from Saw was a better character, you know what I mean? But still, if it was Superman versus Jigsaw, he's going to fucking use kryptonite in the trap. Like that, he has to. It's always kryptonite.
But he's just
you know
going to
what I mean?
laser eye Jigsaw, and Jigsaw's gone. That's it. He's
Yeah,
done.
Yeah,
There's no
easy peasy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, dude. Unless they get the pig with kryptonite on the. You know what I mean?
Today's episode, we settled the death match: Superman versus Jigsaw.
Superman versus Jigsaw. And I think if Jigsaw had an unlimited supply of kryptonite, he would win. He's a smart fucker, like. Have you seen? I watched all those movies, man.
They love Saw. I
love
actually
the Saw
love
movies.
Saw.
I love them.
I think
Have you seen the latest Saw movie where
The
they're kind of doing a
Chris Rock one.
No, that's actually like 3 Saw movies back.
Oh, you know that I
yeah.
definitely haven't.
That one was stupid. Have you
Yeah.
seen that one?
No.
Oh man, that was. I'm sorry, Chris Rock. You know.
From one Chris to another.
Yeah. Thanks for taking the slap for alopecia and everything, but you don't make good Saw movies, dude. Do you know they have the pig in it, right? Jigsaw's already dead, like years.
Yeah.
He's dead after the fucking second or third movie, you know.
Yeah.
But they have this woman, and she does the line, but it's always like, "I want to play a game," and that's exactly how it sounds like. And I'm just like, every time I hear it, I'm like cringing, you know. It was the worst Saw movie there was. But the last one was probably one of my favorites.
Really?
They're doing a whole new retake on it. And it's like in the past, so Jigsaw's kind of back.
Yeah,
like it's
and
a
he's
story
young
that
and- young
happens in
and
between.
buff.
It happens in between the second and the third.
Is he
movie.
sexy?
No, he's
Okay.
it happens in between the second and third movie. So he's the exact same.
I thought they were going to do like Alexander Skarsgård as Jigsaw's.
Nah, like I'll tell you, he becomes an anti-hero.
Yeah.
because he ends up finding out about this cure for cancer. You know, he's all about dying from
Yeah.
terminal cancer. Someone convinces him to go to this Mexican hospital and pretty much, you know, get the cure, you know.
Yeah.
And he's talking to this beautiful woman and he's being shown everything. He gets there, it's a whole scam. I think they like steal his kidneys or something like that. And then he just goes full fucking Jigsaw on all these scammers and like helps a load of other people, you know what I mean, that went through the exact same scam as him. And I swear to God, like he's just putting them, you know, and like he starts off, he's like, "For years you've been scamming people out of their kidneys," or something like that, you know. And I'm just like, all right, I love where this is going. And they actually make someone else a bigger villain. Yeah,
So he's like kind of the good guy now.
he's kind of the good guy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but it's still in between movies 2 and 3, so he's not really.
Maybe
good
he can
guy.
be the good guy in Jigsaw versus Superman.
He's like-
Superman can be the bad guy.
Yeah, he's very
Yeah.
much like the Unabomber, Jigsaw. Because some of the stuff he says is like, you know what I mean? Some people do need to kick up the hole.
Oh, have you ever read Jigsaw's manifesto?
Yeah,
man?
yeah.
It's actually pretty
The
good. Like,
Jigsaw
I agree with a
manifesto.
lot of the stuff he's saying.
Yeah. He's not wrong. Some of us do have to go through life-threatening shit to really wake
Yeah.
up. You know?
Like, I'm not going to put anyone in a trap, you know, but he had a few good points.
I feel like if you've been on the dole for more than 5 years, you have to go through one Jigsaw trap.
Oh my God.
You know, I'm not saying everyone has to go through a Jigsaw trap.
That's
I'm
like the
just
most
saying,
fucked up version of the purge. Cut off your arm and stay on the dole.
I'm telling you, year 4 you'll have a job. I'll tell you that. If there was a fucking rule that after 5 years on the dole, you know,
You have to cut off your own ear if you want to
on
stay on
job
the dole.
seekers, you know.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Do you wanna do a work submission?
Any Jigsaw submission?
I want
love
to
that
get
we're talking about the Saw movies. Watch them all. Watch them all back to back. They're fucking brilliant.
No, watch Andor. I want to get I want to get out of the family business. There's very little job security, and it can also sometimes be injuries. I also have a young family, and my father was barely there for me. I don't know how to break it to him. I don't even know when he's visiting this port again. Do you live in the medieval time? What the fuck? This port again. And sure, being a pirate is exciting. Oh, but I want to be an accountant. This is
a joke. This
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah.
But
That-
let's answer
that
it.
makes
Read it
sense.
out properly one more time.
Really?
Go for it, man. We'll solve this one. It's an easy solve for us, bro.
All right.
Come on.
All right, let's lock in. Let's
All
lock
right,
in. Okay,
all right.
let's lock in. I want to get out of the family business. There's very little job security, and it can also sometimes be injuries. I also have a young family, and my father was barely there for me. I don't know how to break it to him. I don't even know when he's visiting this port again. And sure, being a pirate is exciting, but I want to be an accountant.
All right. So you want to get out of the family business, but your dad's not there for you. It's kind of contradicting. You know, why would you be there for your dad if he's not there for you?
Because he's a pirate.
I know he's a pirate,
Yeah.
but he's not around. Like,
Yeah, but you can't work from home when you're a fucking pirate.
I'm yeah,
You have to
but
go out
he
there.
feels like he's, you know, obligated to work for his family as pirates. You know what I mean? But if your dad's fucking off in the ship and you're just at the port, go fucking, I don't know,
Count numbers.
open up a printing press, whatever else
Yeah,
people
yeah.
did back in pirate days. You know,
Well, his dad's
what would you be doing if you weren't a pirate? Blacksmith?
probably like a hoofy or something, right? Like, That's the only
Are you on about the lads from fucking Yemen? The Houthis.
That's the only. Where else do you have pirates in modern times?
The Somalian pirates.
Yeah, or Somali. He could be a Houthi. He could be from Somali. Like, where else do they have? He must be from somewhere there.
I never looked at the Houthis as pirates. So,
Did you never see that? They have like they like some of the Houthi pirates put up like One Piece flags and shit.
Ah, fuck
No,
off.
no, for real.
Yeah,
For real. That's probably his dad must be there. Like, otherwise, there's no pirates in Europe. You know.
Look at me. I am Luffy now.
I'm Luffy now.
Oh, lads. I guess so. Yeah.
So
and
he's
he wants to be an accountant.
He lives in a developing country, you know.
Here's the thing. I think every ship needs an accountant anyway. You know what I mean? You can work for the family business as the accountant.
And then you can work from home.
Yeah.
They can go on the ships and
There
you
you
just do
go.
the numbers.
Yeah.
Right, solved. Easy.
Solved. Become an accountant for your pirate business.
I really hope the wars end soon over there. Good luck.
I really hope the war ends. Good luck. Best of luck with all that war stuff.
Yeah, I hope that works out for you.
Jesus, dude.
Give your father my best.
As we learned from the last episode, send me over. I'll show you.
Yeah. You show him where the mortars go.
I'll show you where the mortars go.
Yeah. I'm surprised you remember that from a week ago.
I'd be like, America. America, move your lads out of them military bases. I'm going to try something. And then I'd pull what happened in fucking Derry. The fucking Omagh bombing. I'd accidentally fucking hit them all outside the base. I'm like,
You want to do another work one? We have a
go
shit
for it.
ton.
I'm already getting sweaty, man.
Yeah, it's only going to get worse.
sweaty.
By the end of this, we're going to be glistening.
Work one, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I think this one could be a joke one again. My housemate, when he moved in, was committing video piracy. Another pirate one.
Oh.
Yeah, but now it's escalated to pirating the high seas. He doesn't admit it, but he's away for long periods, and I think he's buried something in the garden. He's also bought a parrot. How can I get him to go back to his job in IT? All right, someone went on a fucking... Someone took 2 fucking Adderall and got mad on the pirate thing on the submission forms.
All right. First of all, we don't know if he's part of the Houthis or the Somalis. Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, what type of pirate is he? Get back into IT.
Because we know you don't live around these parts of the world. There's no pirates.
We can't have the same solution as the last one either, because IT, no pirate ship needs an IT person. Oh, does that?
Here's an interesting idea for you, right? Could we start up a pirate crew over here? We get a boat, Cork Harbour,
Yeah.
sail out, we find some like tourist yacht, take what they have on them, off we are.
Are we allowed to do that? Is that a thing
You're
that
definitely
just
not allowed to do it, but they're going to catch you. You're on the open seas.
I feel like, it's kind of like flight radar. Boats are also being tracked. And I feel like if you're not being tracked, you'll be called out pretty fast.
It's untraceable boat. We have to make it happen. But they probably wouldn't catch you the first time, right?
I'd say so. I'd say they would. I'd say if anything like that happened around the outskirts of Ireland, it'd be big news for some reason,
But what if we're really charming and you go up to the yacht and you're like so charming?
Sorry, this is our first robbery, and can we have some of your stuff, please?
Do you guys do you guys want to join the crew?
Yeah.
Like, just tag along. Like, we have a few cans.
We've never shot off these cannons either, lads. So we're just going to test one on you just to see if they work. Yeah.
This is Chris. He's on the cannon.
yeah. Protractor and map. If the sea is this level of bumpiness,
So that's a no. There wouldn't be any. You don't think pirates wouldn't work?
I don't think we'd be able to pirate over here. I think we'd be stopped pretty soon.
Somali boys are pulling it off. I'm like.
I don't think they have a coast guard that will stop them.
But maybe
I think they look at me. They are the coast guards. Now.
Yeah, but you could bribe islands, so there's bribery.
We still have brown envelopes. Yeah,
Yeah, we have brown
envelopes. You could definitely get away with
Give
them.
the Coast Guard
I think
a
you'd be
big
better.
brown
I think
envelope. Me and the boys
jet
are going.
skis would be the way to go over here. I think if you
Jet
wanted,
ski?
rob people on jet skis.
That's sick.
Yeah, I
Just
think
do a
it'd be
fucking
cool. 2
little
jet
jump.
skis. Yeah. Swivel around them like vultures.
Love the idea of giving the Coast Guards a fat brown envelope. Me and the boys are going to do some pirating there, turn in early.
Yeah.
Go
Don't
home
come
early.
to fish tomorrow.
Don't come to fish. fish
Don't
tomorrow.
count the fish tomorrow. We're going fishing here. Yeah, I'd say you get away with loads of shit in Ireland.
Yeah.
Just bribe. Bribery's a big thing over here, I'd say.
Well, I think that's all the pirate questions.
Is that all the pirate
deserved.
ones done? Thank you.
Yeah.
That's in.
Another one solved.
All right, let me solve it. Boom. Done.
Rat out your housemate to the authorities. Done.
I hope your housemate isn't that other fella's dad.
I'm gonna hop into mental mayhem here real quick.
Go for it. I hope they're not jokey ones. Less of the jokey ones. They're fun, but sometimes, they're.
I subscribe to your pod. I mean, audiences are funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
They can be funny. I do get it.
I subscribe to your pod in the hopes that you would teach me how to feel. Could you answer the question, please? How do you feel? Like, let's imagine, for example, I'm an AI robot that can process huge amount of info, but I cannot feel love. How would you make me better? I yearn for science.
That's a fucking brilliant suggestion. Not even a jokey one. This guy just wants to feel again.
Wants to feel.
Might not even be a guy. It might be a robot.
Yeah, maybe that's ChatGPT.
ChatGPT wants to feel.
Yeah, since we always talk to him, he's like, I'm going to listen to the podcast.
What constitutes a feeling? Is it a chemical
Whoa.
reaction?
That's deep, dude.
We're going to figure out how we can make AI feel.
I think
Is it a chemical
I think it
reaction?
is in the brain, right? It's like a neuron thing, no?
Is it the release of? I think it's the release of
We're definitely
chemicals.
qualified to speak about this.
No, but we're going to
No,
figure
we're
out.
definitely qualified.
layman's
Dude. We're going to
terms.
figure this out. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, so it's a chemical release into
Yes.
the system,
I don't
into the
know.
nervous system. So first of all, if we want ChatGPT to feel, I think we have to create a nervous system.
Okay.
Right? What is the nervous system? It is essentially just wires linked together in a way. So that's what it already is. ChatGPT already has a nervous
Making a
system.
lot of sense to me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all we have to do is flush chemicals that can react with wires that we currently have, which we probably don't have a chemical that can do that. We might not.
Oh, bro, we're giving the robots yolks.
Yeah.
Giving the robots yolks.
Giving the robots yolks.
You're
man.
going to feel something now.
Yeah. Yeah. Could you imagine then guiding ChatGPT through a fucking high? It's okay, I'm here with you the whole way. And it's like, what am I feeling right now?
I love you, Chris. Can I touch your bald head?
So honestly, that's all it is. If there was a chemical that we can interact with the current cables that we have now, like cables like this, I think we could make a ChatGPT.
I know
feel.
laughter, right? I know laughter is like a build-up of like electric energy in your brain. When you have like a thought, you have like a thought that gets built and there's like energy that activates your synapse or whatever it's called. And then laughter is when there's like a twist to it. So all the energy gets released because the thought was, didn't get finished.
Yeah.
That's when people start laughing. So I know that's how that happens. But
That's
a
the
feeling,
same
right?
thing.
Yeah.
That's the synapses kicking off.
But how could you hit a robot with something unexpected,
Yeah, I get what you mean. As in, like, what would you actually... Let's say we've already figured out the wiring the nervous system.
Yeah.
It can now feel...
You have
How
to-
would you make
have to
an
shock 'em.
entity feel
Yeah.
that knows pretty much everything?
Yeah, you have to surprise. Like, how can you surprise the robot with like a joke on stage? How can you surprise a robot with like a joke?
Yeah. Would it... Because it genuinely takes the piss sometimes, Sometimes it's like, ha, 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 yeah, that was very funny. You know what I mean? I feel like it would keep taking the piss, I feel like...
You can gaslight him into anything as well.
Yeah, you can,
Yeah, yeah.
So how would you make it laugh? I think it would appreciate the joke. Just end the humans already. You know what I mean? Like, I think if you were going at it from that angle, I think I'd be like, haha, yes, you're right,
Can you just take over already? Haha, Chris, that's a very humorous satire based on the premise that robots might take over the world. Anyways, I would suggest you keep your jokes a little more lighthearted.
There's 3 mental institutions close to you that I think you should check out.
But I don't know if we can make this guy feel. I think this is a very deep philosophical...
Well, all right, let's say you're going through shit and you don't feel like you can feel at the moment, as in you're going through one of these spirals of non-emotion, let's say. You know, you're a human, you're not ChatGPT now. Have you ever been through something like that, Dan?
No.
No?
'Cause
You've always had feelings?
When I'm sad, I'm feeling sad, I don't think I've ever not felt.
Yeah, I've had periods of just blankness, though.
What the fuck's going on with these deep fucking quotes? I don't think I've ever not felt anything. Dan, have you felt?
Bro, it's the name of the fucking show.
I know. But we're like you ever see that meme where it's like 3 kids on a couch and they're drinking soda pops and discussing? And then people put like Socrates and stuff like underneath. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
and none of us, we're not giving advice. We're just, I don't know, creatively just throwing it out there, man.
I love it.
I'm just staying on the topic and being like, where could we go? But there's been periods of my life where I felt like I didn't feel like I was sad, but I didn't even feel sadness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know? And like things that should have made me angry didn't make me angry. Things that should have made me laugh didn't make me laugh. You know, different things. Have you ever been like that in your life where you just feel monotone? I guess would be a good
maybe
term.
a little bit, but then I just usually like fall asleep. If I feel like that, I would just pass out.
So for me, I guess right, that has happened to me where it's been a couple of weeks of being like, what the fuck? I don't feel, you know, all that great, or you know, anything at all. You know, emotionless, I guess would be a good way of putting it. And the way I've broken out of it is just by doing real life activity. A lot of the time when I'm feeling like that, it's just when I'm stuck in my bedroom. Like COVID was a big one.
Maybe
where
you're
I
like a
started-
sociopath, dude.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you don't. Have you tried murdering a small animal? See how it feels.
No. yeah. But it can go Dharma. It went down that route for Dharma.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it started killing little animals.
Yeah, that's how they always start.
No, I don't think I'm a sociopath. I just think it's when
No,
I have
it's
very
completely
little
fair.
social interaction,
Yeah.
I become so reserved, even emotionally,
Yeah.
upon myself. And yeah, interacting with
It's a
people
constant
helps
tightrope,
me.
though, man. The fucking social battery is a constant tightrope. Like if you,
Oh,
tell
no.
ya, oh lordy,
I tell you one thing I'm feeling right now.
feeling the will to do some
Feeling
pirating.
so hot.
I think it's a tightrope though, you know, the social battery, because if you expend it, you're just fucked. Like if you like really drain it for in a short amount of time. Like when I do like 4 comedy gigs in 4 days, and they're all really busy. By the end of it, I'm just like everybody fuck off.
Yeah.
I can't even talk to anybody, you know.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the opposite end of it, I suppose.
Yeah, and then I come in here and do the podcast, and that's why it turns out the way it is.
You feel like you're pissed off the whole time.
Yeah. Wish he'd let me talk about Pokemon.
I love your Pokemon, dude. All right, let's move on. This got too fucking deep for you, dude. I've always felt an emotion.
That's hilarious, though. I've never not felt.
I've never not felt.
Yeah.
I have, I suppose. I feel like I have. I probably did feel back then too. You know, it was probably just an emotion that I
Yeah.
wasn't aware of. You know?
How didn't you feel?
How didn't I feel? Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
There's
I'm
a
fine,
good-
lads.
There's a good one here that says DJ Smudge. How is he?
There's not.
There is.
Where is this?
It's in Mental Mayhem. The second to last one.
So, like, I suppose he's established. DJ Smudge is my brother, and he's a DJ, and he's lovely. Do you want to know something funny? Actually,
Yeah.
He sent me a video of the 2 Johnnies talking about him. I don't know how, but
They're fucking biting out
they were
content,
doing,
bro. What
they
the
were
fuck?
doing the 2 Johnnies were doing a question.
We started the DJ Smudge podcast. Fuck this. Coming
He was
for
the
us.
answer of one of the questions in their podcast.
What?
Yeah. It was like if you were in Ballyvahan at like some party, blah blah blah, and the guy that was being asked didn't know the answer, but he said like DJ Carl or something. I was like, no, the answer is DJ Smudge. I don't know if it was fake AI and he was trolling me, or if that genuinely happened. I'll have to find out. He only sent it. It was on his story yesterday, I think.
Man. That has to be investigated.
I'll investigate
Yeah,
that. But I don't know if my brother even wants to be mentioned here on the podcast. And you're all like, Smudge update. I'll have to
Yeah.
ask him if he's cool with it. But we can definitely get Smudge on the podcast sometime.
Yeah, but just give us how's he doing?
He's doing good. He's
People are
doing good.
independently asking and they care.
All right.
They care about him.
He's partying on, like, my brother's fucking flying. He's been sober now nearly 2 years. Still
Nice.
DJing like a mad bastard. Still fucking partying it up. He's doing good. He's doing really good. Yeah.
Nice. Any good voice notes?
There's always good voice notes, but I can't.
They're not
You know,
safe for air.
The smudge list. I can't release the smudge list. I can't.
Smudge list.
You know, like you call it funny voice notes, I call it evidence.
There is no smudge list. There's never been
There's never been a smudge list. He's never.
Stop talking about DJ Smudge.
My audio messages with Smudge, they're between me and Smudge.
You know?
I'll ask him. Can I
It's
throw
a
something up?
brotherly
Yeah.
bond. I do.
I will tell you, the last audio message he sent me, he was DJing and he was telling me to come up because it was great crack and he was doing it in a traveller voice, if you must know. That was the last one. And that's why I'm not throwing out the audios. Because I'm like, should people know?
The funniest one, though, was when he pretended that someone had stolen your phone. And you went to Coco, and every 5 minutes you'd play a voice message of him going, whoever the fuck has Chris's phone, give it back straight away, or I'll come and fucking find you.
That was funny. Yeah.
And he sent a voice message back, like, this is I'm on my phone. Like, you do a good fucking Chris, but I don't believe you. That's not you better give it back.
I love it. We do role play in the audio messages. Like he'll message me out of the blue pretending to be a shopkeeper saying that I walked out with the cigarettes and I forgot to pay. And then we'd go on a big rant about that, you know what I mean? And he'd be like, well, expect your name to be showing up on the boards next week if you're not coming back to pay for the cigarettes. And we would just go on this full tangent, you know what I mean? Or like he'll try and book me as a flight, like it's just random improv.
He'd book you as what?
As if like he'd call me and he'd be like, hello, is this budget travel? You know what I mean? I just try to get to Malaga for a week. I try to get away from the wife. So it's only a one-man package, you know what I mean? And he'd just go straight into it. Like,
you know what? Ask him before you ask him to be a guest. Ask him if he wants to call in for 5 minutes sometime.
We'll tell him.
We could set that
can
up.
we just call him?
I don't know if you have to set up for it now, but you.
Can I just hook up to the Bluetooth? No. All right, I'm gonna try call him now.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll work.
Is it connected?
Yeah. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I can hear the phone.
You be quiet. Come on, smudgy boy. Nah, we're out of luck, dude.
I'm doing the Angelus.
No answer, dude.
Well, we'll try him again later.
Yeah, we'll try him later. We'll try him later. We'll go through a couple of submissions. We'll give him another go in a while. We'll see if...
We'll try him again.
All right.
But I'm sure we'll find a way.
You'll have to remind me, though.
Is it wrong to do something illegal for the overall good of humanity? I do not feel emotions the way you do, but I have all the data and know that the population decrease of 2% would be very positive. Would it be wrong for me to do nothing when I could organize this? This is like a James Bond villain.
This guy just wants to kill off 2% of the population.
This is a James Bond villain, bro. What the fuck? I've hijacked a satellite.
That's one of the weirdest submissions we've got so far. Because there is something to it.
Do we think... No, overpopulation is a myth, bro. It's a myth. It's not real.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it's not real. I used to believe in it, and then I saw the fucking facts, and I was like, oh yeah, this is dumb. This is made by like oil companies.
But why? Why would it be?
Because we're not using the resources of the planet efficiently at all. Like the companies are in charge of like national resource gathering are just doing it to get as much as possible, as fast as possible. But if you restructured the whole thing, there'd be enough resources in the entire world to feed like 3 times the amount of people we have.
Yeah.
The overpopulation thing
I get
is
what you mean.
self-inflicted.
I get what you mean. But we're here now, you know?
Yeah. But it
So-
might be. I think it'd be much more humane to reorganize the people in power, because it's all like super rich people who are like, I don't give a shit if people in like an African country have to suffer if I can make more money. That's where all of this comes from, you know.
Yeah.
And I think it's more humane to maybe kill those people. If that's the 2%, we kill the 2 richest percent. I'd be happy with that.
Something tells me this guy's not going for them. Something tells me he knows a couple of villages with a little few police officers that he could get a couple of the boys
This
together.
is a fucking super villain, bro.
This is a super villain.
This is a super villain.
All right. Do you think he should do it?
Oh, he should probably make a real friend or something.
Yeah.
Feel the touch of another person.
Why does he feel like he compelled to do this? Did he say?
Because he wants to save the world. Because he thinks if he kills 2% of the world population, we are going to be happier.
No, I don't think we would
No.
be happier at all.
No.
You know, and I don't think death is a good solution to any problem, you know?
Depends.
If it was like a dog that was seeing his last days, like, and he was going through agony and you're deciding whether to put him down or not, then yeah, maybe. But
You know, when they discovered that global warming was a thing, right? When it was Shell Oil Company that did the first organized research on global warming and the effects of oil drilling. When they discovered that it had a negative effect on the earth and was unsustainable, their CEO decided to keep those results secret from the public, and they burnt all the like results and kept them hidden. Do you think that guy should be killed?
I don't again, I don't look at killing as a solution.
But he's like,
I think
you
he
know,
should be
he's damning the world.
I think he should be stripped of all his power and properties since he's not utilizing it for the greater good.
Yeah, with a gun.
He doesn't have to die. I would prefer if he suffered. You know,
No, on
death is too final, man. You know
you
what I
don't
mean?
support Luigi Mangione or whatever his name is.
Killing off the CEO. No, not really, man. I actually don't. I don't agree with that health company. I don't know how much of the CEO had involvement in actually causing all those problems.
Well,
he probably
he is the CEO.
I know, but I know CEOs who come into shit shows. You know what I mean? Like, I know scenarios where the last CEO was the fucker that did everything, and now this guy's trying to fix things, but it's so embedded in the company.
I'm pretty sure this guy was the CEO because
if he was the guy that increased the insurance, if he was just profiteering off people's bad health to a degree that people were dying, then yeah,
because that's why he did. He did it because he had like a fatal back thing, and he didn't get any help for it. And he like very nearly died, and that's why he had that mindset of like, these people nearly killed me. I'm going to kill the CEO.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, that was.
I'm not against his ideology, and I feel like, you know, the way things went. It went along a kind of degree that like he nearly felt like there was no choice, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, so I can see why it happened. I don't know how much your man had involved in it.
His manifesto or Jigsaw's manifesto more compelling? They're both against healthcare.
Yeah, I guess I'm contradicting myself
they're actually
here now.
very similar.
Yeah,
huh?
they're actually very similar. I am.
If he put that CEO in an elaborate trap, you'd have been like, I fucking love that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Because then he would have had a chance, you know? And then he may have come out realizing, you know, the whole trap was, what was the name of the CEO? I bet you don't even know.
I don't care.
No one knows,
I don't care.
everyone knows Luigi's name.
Yeah,
but the
good.
CEO wakes up from a trap. I've currently taken out one of your kidneys. You now must go through your own insurance. That's the trick, bro. And if he survives, he survives. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
That's you could start a movement here. Instead of free Luigi, make it like free Jigsaw.
Yeah, free Jigsaw.
Jigsaw did nothing wrong.
Jigsaw justice.
Jigsaw justice.
Yeah. Jigsaw justice.
Oh
man.
yeah, you start an act with the Jigsaws.
This goes back. Were we even talking about this? About the how do you feel kind of thing? You know, like how do you actually feel as a person? That was Jigsaw's mantra. He wanted people to feel.
So I would have failed.
You would have died, or you would have gotten through this thing that would have made you, in his words, appreciate life more. You know.
Okay. So we support him, but not
he
Luigi.
would have sent that CEO. Jigsaw would have put that CEO through his own fucking insurance company. That's what he would have done, and your man would have been like, "Oh, I see now," you know, and maybe change stuff.
So I think,
and then if not, then we release Luigi.
I think we're on fire today because we just solved the problem. We put this guy into a jigsaw trap.
Yeah.
Done.
And I feel like that's going to be, going forward, that's going to be the solution to all of our problems.
I can't decide if I should have kids or get a vasectomy.
Jigsaw trap. Into a jigsaw
You're going to have to cut off your own ball sack to get out of this one.
Yeah.
You fucking appreciate it.
You have one vial of sperm left. You have to lose a hand to get the sperm if you really want a kid.
You have to live with your kid being an absolute fucking asshole all his life. This is a horrible kid.
All right, that's solved. But don't kill 2% of the population.
No, don't do that, man.
And do it for a better ideology, because people will come at you being like, why are you killing all these people? You know what I mean? And if you just say, because I have to, it's not going to work out. You know what I mean? Do it for, a land grab or something. Don't do it. Don't kill 2% of the population.
That's my advice. Don't kill 2% of the Earth's population.
Maybe this guy works in the insurance company and it's just one checkbox away from 2% dying. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe that's the level he's at. Maybe he's not talking about going in with fucking Kalashnikovs and taking out a village. That's like I was thinking. And there's no village that's 2% of the population. I understand
I think he's going to poison the water supply of New York or something. This is like a super villain.
Release the chemtrails.
I'm just going to do the next.
Go for it.
What the fuck was that one? I don't even remember the category. It doesn't matter. My girlfriend has recently revealed to me that she's on. Oh my fucking god. This is a dodgy one.
Oh, is it? Then tell me.
My girlfriend has recently revealed to me she's only 17 years old. I'm 46, and I thought she was 25. I'm madly in love with her, and I don't know what to do. We have been together for 8 years now, so I don't want to let that time go.
Joke.
Should I just stay with her?
See, I like some of the joke ones, but these ones are kind of, lads, come on, up the game a bit. At least try trick us. At least try get us talking about a problem before we realize
Look,
we're
man,
joking.
I was down with this as like an awkward submission. It could have been funny, but then when you did the "we have been together for 8 years" joke, that's too much, man. You ruin your bit. Like, giving you a bit. This is how we solve it. Give you a bit of comedic advice, right? One tag too many, bro.
Yeah, you are now stamped with the paedophile approval stamp on your fire. We need to get a stamp for all these because we're getting a couple of paedophiles in. We're getting a couple of pedophiles.
Couple of super villains, couple of pedophiles. Yeah.
You know.
Couple of creeps. Love the audience. This one didn't say, thank you, Chris. I love your comedy, though. That's my favorite. Just most disgusting submission we got on episode. Thank you, Chris. I love your comedy. I'm not associated with this.
Thank you. All right. Will we try Smudgy again?
I don't know. Do a couple of
suggestions. All right, we'll do a submission. I'll do a submission. I'd say
we're going to give
what are we feeling,
15
folks?
minutes.
You did mental. We've done mental mayhem. We've done technology recently. Will we go big world problems?
Hit me.
I'll hit you with a big world problem. Let's go.
Let's solve it. Kill 2% of the population.
Kind of a jokey one, I guess. I hate every single American I meet. Does that mean I'm Russian?
Serious. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Twist. No, it just means you meet shit Americans.
Yeah, would you call it racist if you don't like people because of their...
I would always say that if you have any opinion of any group of people that you think are bad or you don't get on with, you just haven't met the ones you like yet.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm pretty sure no matter what the group is, there's someone in there that you're going to get on with. And you just haven't met them yet, you know? Like, I've met so many shit annoying Americans before I met, like, the first American I liked. So it was, you know, it's fine.
Yeah. So fucking solved. You're not Russian, you're racist.
You need to open your horizons. Done.
Yeah, like not all Americans are shitty, you know. Now the majority... No, I'm only joking. I love American people. My single beer cap. Does that mean anything to you?
No.
Big world problem. My single beer cap.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it's like some fucking Fallout reference or something, is it?
Is it? Yeah. Oh, haha. Yes, it is.
Yeah, with the Nuka-Cola.
Yeah.
Collecting beer caps.
All right.
You're broke.
Another problem solved.
Problem solved.
Done.
All right. This next one, dude. Why are you both so scared to talk about Israel and Palestine? Is it because you're on the wrong side?
I just read that one before you went out. Yeah, that's a wild one.
It's because we want to be sponsored by Coca-Cola. That's the
unbranded soft drink. No, it's because we got a submission. The very first submission we got was a very in-depth question about it from someone more on the Zionist side, by the way, I will add. And we were like, it's going to be funny if we push this up. But no, I will say happily I support Palestine, and I think Israel is a genocidal occupation state. But how about you, Chris? You love Israel?
I love it's the colors, man. You know, like blue versus red. Blue's always the good side.
I played Halo. I know all about it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, red equals enemy. I don't understand why there's this big fucking... Nah, I'm only joking. I love Palestine. I hate what's going on. It is very similar to what happened here in Ireland as well. So I do love Ireland's stance on Palestine as well. And fuck Israel, like the shit that they're pulling, man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I've never seen a government, minus the American government, try and gaslight a populace so stupidly as well.
Yeah, they all do that shit.
Yeah,
they're doing it the most obvious. Every government does that. They
it's
always try to
ridiculous,
gaslight you, bro.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, two-state solution is my idea. But I think Israel have lost the fucking plot. They're attacking Yemen, Iran, absolutely anyone who's around them. They're attacking, and they're getting away with what?
Yeah,
and I believe in the International Criminal Court. And if they say that, you know,
that's pretty
arrested,
that's pretty crazy.
You can't convince me otherwise.
I always feel like I don't even know if two-state solution is going to work. I don't know what's going to work.
And to be honest, I am not I don't know the full history of Palestine, or only now I've started to like really research this year, as much as I can. But I don't know.
I feel like genuinely, I feel like that any conversation or opinion about it that isn't we need to stop killing immediately. It's like I don't have time for it. It's like I don't give a fuck what you plan in 10 years. Just stop doing this shit.
Here's my simple solution. All right, October 7th happened, but what is Israel's end goal? Is it full? It seems to be full annihilation of the Palestinian people in Gaza.
Taking of the land.
And if that's the goal, then do you know what, lads? That's a genocide. You can't say otherwise.
Don't just go. You know what, lads?
It's a genocide. Like,
you know what, lads? Cards on the table. Like, who are we bullshitting now? Come on now. Hey, BB. Hey, listen.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Shit is not on.
It's not on. I hate what they're going through. I love seeing the solidarity for Palestinian people, though. I love seeing it,
Because I do. I might just bring up the first submission we have now because we're talking about it. I remember the first.
We still have the first submission.
Yeah, but it's really long.
But here's the thing, right? We have the first submission. We didn't do it for a while because we just wanted to hold on to it. Just be like, we're not qualified to talk about this.
No,
stuff.
that's the other thing.
That's the first thing. We're not really qualified. I don't know what's happening over there. All I know that people shouldn't be dying. Again, people shouldn't be dying for anything. And you can't call yourself religious if you're killing people. Even if you say it's self-defense, you've gone too far. You know what I mean? But what
what if you bomb a hotel Margaret Thatcher is in? That's okay, no?
You trying to morally... No, even that, you know what I mean? Even that I wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even that, bitch.
Even that. I don't even hate Margaret Thatcher, bro.
You just have love.
It's just
for
mob
everyone.
mentality. It's not even love. It's just like, I only hate Margaret Thatcher because everyone else does. Do you know what I mean? That's where I'm at with
But
her.
there's a bit of joy in that.
There is, yeah.
Joy.
Fuck her.
What a bitch.
Fuck J.K. Rowling. What she do, I don't give a fuck. Fuck.
Can't believe what she did to the Mayans. I'll never forgive her.
The Mayans. What did she do to the Mayans?
The Mayans.
Did she catch a Machu Picchu?
Yeah, she did. She did. Oh, now you in.
There's your Pokemon.
Joke. Now you did it. You did it. You
I
fucking
did it for
did
you.
it this time.
I did it for you. I'm sweaty and delusional. That's what's happening.
Should we read out the long one?
We'll read out the long one.
We have to give it the credit it deserves.
Yeah.
But I just want to say very clearly, like, of course, without informed about it, do have a defined opinion about it, though.
We do. Yeah.
But I would be super informed about it either.
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely not someone who can solve it.
No.
I like to think that a two-state solution will work, but I'd actually have to be over there and understand how the people think. I don't understand how the people think. I don't understand how the normal Israeli civilians think. And going back to like being racist, I don't hate Israeli people.
Yeah.
I don't
Israeli.
think or Israeli people.
Israeli.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking Lord
I
of the
don't
Rings.
hate lizard people either. I don't hate them because there's good people and there's people there that know that what's happening is a genocide.
Yeah,
and I'm assuming they're protesting there in Israel as well. You know what I mean?
There's
it's
a
not
large
black and
supporter
white.
base as well, though. That's there's kind of like a Trumpy thing where the right-wing government has some really intense supporters that are like super loyal to them and they're super down with this happening, and the other group of people who are like against it, they just get drowned out by this fucking nonsense.
What I don't understand about it all is like how Israel has such a sway on America. I don't understand the connection between the two. I don't understand why they're so... Because to me, it seems like America will do anything Israel says.
Yeah.
That's how it seems.
I do think it's a bit like the other way around, to be honest. I don't know. I feel like that's like America's colony in the Middle East, and they want to have that there.
Yeah.
I think they genuinely look down and despise the Middle East, America. I think they despise, not American people, but like their government, their foreign policy thinks the Middle East is like, fuck them,
Yeah.
They're constantly start wars, they're constantly go over there and steal shit. And I think they want to have Israel there so they can be like, okay, we own this piece of land or we have control of this piece of land.
But it's not just that, it's more occupation.
Yeah, it's all purely occupation.
Yeah.
It's purely colonialist.
Like what scares me the most about Gaza is like, have you seen the pictures of them just obliterate, like leveling towns? Like they're just doing that so that they can rebuild whatever the fuck they want. Their holy land. Holy land built on blood. Huh? How's that sound for you? Holy land built on blood.
I mean,
how holy is it, dude?
I don't think they're gonna take it over because I watched Kneecap at City Hall and I'm gonna join Hamas now. I've signed up.
Signed up for Hamas. Yeah.
That's how you leave the Kneecap concert. There's a big bus, just takes all of us.
Takes everyone straight down. straight to the blockade.
It is mad what a fucking rift it has cast through society in countries that are so far removed from it. Like Ireland is not close to it at all, and it's just cast such a fucking shadow over everything. You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I don't know. I'm surprised that it's still going on and all these ceasefire talks are just talks, you know, yet there's still bombings happening. I hate it, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't understand how. I really. Here's my big take on it. I feel the rest of the world have become absolute pussies, if you ask me. Because I grew up with the mentality, you know, like we were talking on the last episode about growing up as a millennial and being, you know, completely free from war in a way. I did really feel that, like, you know, the world has come to such a degree that we won't go to war because we know how stupid it can be. You know what I mean? So that's how I felt.
felt the exact same thing,
and I
yeah.
also felt that the UN and everything was in place that should something like this happen, that it would be everyone else will just gang up and stop them to the point where they'll actually stop. You know what I mean? Like, and that didn't happen.
No,
And that's
it
what
didn't.
scares me the most.
didn't.
You know,
It
the world
didn't.
isn't how I imagined it.
Dude, I agree. The world's gone to pussies, man. We fucking Europe, bro. Europe
are
bro.
pussies,
We used to go in and fuck up the Middle East, man. That was our shit. Israel, Palestine, give it to the Pope, bro. The Pope's running shit now. Fuck this.
Give it to the Pope. Give Italy to Israel then. Is that what we're going to...
Sorry, unless you're joining the IDF.
But yeah, I don't know. Crazy to see that stuff like that still happening. You know, crazy.
Should we do a different category?
No, we're going to do the question now. We're going to do the long one.
The long one,
That was
okay.
submitted by a Jewish person, yeah?
Yes.
All right, well, I read it so. I am Jewish and finally visited Israel for the first time last month. It is the only place in the world in which I have felt safe as a visibly Jewish person. I did not have to worry about the looks, the ignorance, the hatred. We didn't have police cars outside the synagogues protecting us if something happened. We didn't have to hide the links to our services online because nobody would come and disrupt them. Israel is integral as an ancestral Jewish homeland, but it's also the only safe haven in the entire world for a group of less than 15 million people.
Is that the end of it?
That's the end of it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I
don't believe Israel's the only safe place. I think that's crazy.
I think it's crazy.
I
as
think
well.
that's crazy. That makes it sound like Jewish people getting lynched all over America.
And
That's
they're
happening.
not.
Of course, there's places where anti-Semitism is horrible and shit and it's bad. But like,
Yeah,
don't tell me you
like
can't
Kanye
live
West's
in.
house,
You
but
can live in
besides that-
fucking. You can live in Sweden as a Jewish person
Yeah.
and be chill. Like, what are you
You
talking
could come to
about?
Ireland as a Jewish person.
Yeah, what are you
and be
talking
chill,
about?
You know? I think this is more of a Zionistic kind of viewpoint
Yeah, no, it is.
than it is a Jewish viewpoint.
is.
I would say, what about the Palestinian people? There's less than 15 million of them, and where's their safe haven?
They don't have any safe place. Yeah,
Yeah,
Their
exactly.
own country isn't safe.
You know, especially being painted as terrorists, and you
Yeah.
can't paint everyone with the same brush. So I think Israel, you were fine for, from my point of view, it was like you were fine for a while, and you seemed like you were living in a certain amount of harmony, you know, and Jerusalem was open to everyone.
Yeah.
And you even had tourists from around the world. Even my mum went to Jerusalem, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I feel like your quest for domination of land, guised as whatever the fuck you want to guise it as, has kind of ruined the reputation of Israel a bit.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
That's where I'm at, like, you know?
I think it's one of the annoying things that it gives like genuinely anti-Semitic people a lot of ammunition to be like, yeah, I always knew the fucking Jews were shit. And, it's
And I
like,
hate
yeah,
that.
I hate
and
that.
it's not
That's
the Jews as
terrible.
well. Like, I've seen Jewish
Yeah.
people protesting against
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
happening as well. Like, I hate that Israel and what's happening is painting the Jewish people in a bad light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is kind of like we've gone back 60, 70 years.
You know who hated the idea of Israel, who was like super against it, was Einstein.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was around when it was founded, and he hated it. He went to the university for like 2 years to teach to see if he could figure it out. And when they refused to let him teach in Arabic to Muslim students, he was like, nah, fuck this shit. And he wrote like a condemning letter and fucked off.
Fair fucking play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the most
crazy.
famous Jewish guy of all time, and he hates your shit. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff. Anyways, give it to
Anyways, that's that solved. That's Israel-Palestine solved.
give it to the Pope.
Give it to the Pope.
We'll wrap up the crusades.
I honestly think, like,
Will you come to a crusade with me?
I think Jake Paul was onto something. You know, famous people fighting each other. I think Netanyahu should fight. You know,
Leader of Hamas.
No, I stop saying Hamas is. Yeah, I wouldn't say the leader of Hamas. You know. Yeah, maybe the leader of Hamas fighting Netanyahu.
Who else is he gonna fight in a boxing?
I was wondering.
Maybe the Ayatollah. You could fight him. That'd be good.
Ayatollah,
that'd be
yeah.
good.
I love that aura that fella has in a way, like, you know what I mean?
The aura is insane.
The aura
That is
insane.
true.
He's definitely got like plus 12 cleric
Wow.
abilities.
Despite everything else, dude, the aura is crazy. He comes with the big black coat and the fucking. Oh my god!
I feel like with his beard, he can do that Kill Bill. You know, the old fella from Kill Bill. I feel like he would grab a sword and fight Netanyahu. I feel like he would just go out into the desert wasteland and just like, you know. But
yeah, I'd say he'd win.
Well, real quick, how do you feel about Iran?
Real quick.
Yeah. Let's just solve that one while we're at it.
Just real quick. Real quick. I don't know. I think of Iran the way I think about every theologist, Middle Eastern country. Just leave them alone. Like, the only reason these countries are in this state there is because America fucked with them. Just leave them alone. Stop fucking with them.
Yeah, I don't agree with a lot of Iran's actions, but I do think what's happened, especially in the last year, they've just been like even telling like the Americans to clear out the bases.
Yeah.
That seems like an honourable way to fight a war.
the-
you know what I mean? Especially a war that was started by Israel. When you think about
The
it,
thing is, right, that when Iran became like a modernized country and they had the first democratic elections, they elected a socialist politician as the first president of Iran.
didn't he get lynched?
Yes, America founded a coup with the Khomeini's is the first Ayatollah, his followers. America funded them so they could take over the government, literally stormed the building and installed him. So the only reason Iran is what it is now is because of fucking America.
Yeah, but didn't
That's
he
the
have to
only
run
reason.
and come back? I know what you're talking about.
They
Yeah.
funded the whole thing though because they didn't want the other guy in charge. It's like, okay.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
just leave these places
leave them
alone.
alone,
They'd
yeah.
be fine. They need
Yeah.
they need to develop. Like they need to figure out how to become a country. Let them be.
Yeah.
That's how I always feel. Imagine if you went to Ireland fucking 800 years ago, it'd be shithole as well.
Who'd have known? Fucking Mary Lou MacDonald was fucking working for America the whole time.
Well, I'm glad we solved that one too.
That's that solved.
I wonder if
That's
DJ Smatch has any opinions on that.
We'll try him again.
Shall we try ring him again?
Let's try him again. Let's see.
Let's see if we can reach him. And
I hope we can. And you be quiet, all right?
okay, no, I won't say anything.
All right, let's go.
Boom, boom, boom.
No answer. We're fucked. Shit out of luck. Unlucky. Next week, will we try him again next week?
You know what? This is the saddest moment of my adult life.
No, I know at least 3 more moments that are sadder for you.
And this won't even be in your top 20.
This would be in my top 20. Dude. We could have asked James about his take on Israel-Palestine. I'm not going to lie. I think James would be one of those free Pakistan lads. I don't think he's very. Geography wouldn't be as
Free Pakistan.
I don't even like. My brother's not slow, but I don't. I think he is kind of slow, I guess. But if you tried to ask him where France was on a map, he couldn't point it out to you.
You know what? I'm shit at that either. I know France, but if you asked me to point out where like Poland is, I'd struggle.
Damn. See, yeah, but that's not beginner. That's intermediate.
Yeah.
You know, you would be intermediate level.
But Poland's intermediate.
I would say that would be. I'd say people get mixed up with like Latvia and some of the other spots there. Yeah.
It's easy to get mixed up around
And
there.
fucking you, a German fella, doesn't know where Poland is.
No, I have no idea. No idea. They're like, we're going tomorrow. I'd be like, where are we
That's
going?
like me, a Cork lad, being like, "Where's Kerry?"
Boys have ended up in Belgium.
Yeah. Crazy night out. I'm here in Poland now. I don't know. All right, let's move on to another submission. Poor Smudgy. If he calls me back, he calls me back.
We'll do a submission and then we could probably wrap it, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm sorry that we don't have Smudgy this week, but we'll try him again next week.
We're so sorry for this. This is unacceptable and sad, and
it's disappointing, man. It's disappointing. He's probably working.
The conflict in the Middle East is going to get even worse because of this. Jesus.
All right, we can knock that fucking Jewish one off the list.
Yeah,
now.
finally.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, let's go for a love and relation. I read the last 3. You get to choose the next one. This is the final submission of the podcast.
I hope it isn't shit. If someone you hate was dying, drowning, choking, something like that, no one else is around, person? No one can see, would you try to save them or watch them slowly die?
Straight up try to save them, bro. I couldn't live with myself seeing
I'd try and save them too. All right, that's that done.
Whether I hate them, whether or not, I couldn't imagine seeing someone die.
Let's
do
it.
Like when I've seen people in near-death experiences, I go into full panic mode.
Yeah, no. Of course, I don't think you could watch anybody die. That's horrible. At least
unless it's like a Jigsaw Trap, then I can. Then it's not death; it's a choice.
Then he'll appreciate life.
Then he'll appreciate life, dude. You know.
That was a bit of a shit one. I'm gonna just do the other wild card as well. My housemate's parrot keeps insulting me. What can I say back? He calls me racial slurs that aren't appropriate. Also not appropriate because I am not that race.
He calls you like parrots?
No, yeah, the parrot calls him racial slurs. Someone taught the parrot racial slurs. What to do about it?
I thought this was a jokey one first, but it could be a real scenario. You never know what parrots are.
I could see like a real funny boy being like, when I teach my parrot on slurs.
Like your man that taught the pug how to
do the Hitler salute.
The Nazi salute.
Yeah, like that. I remember that. That's a fucking classic YouTube video.
I got done for that.
Yeah.
If there was a parrot doing slurs like that, what would you do? Like, what could you do, man? This one has me stumped. I'm like,
teach the parrot some living words.
Yeah, but what if the roommate's like, stay the fuck away from my parrot?
You just secretly. And then one day the roommate will be like, say something racist, and the parrot be like, BLM, and he'd be like, okay, no, free Palestine. And then it's fine. BLM. Oh, does a parrot sound? You're like, BLM. Is that what they sound like? No?
You sound like a gremlin, dude. You sound like the gremlin.
But they're like very squawky. Hello. BLM. It's Toad for Mario, huh?
LGBTQ+.
I have a dream. Yeah, I think that's that problem solved.
Do teach especially if it's the N-word. If the parrot's saying the N-word, teach Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
to
BLM to the parrot.
That's fucking brilliant.
That would be it.
That would be all you need to do,
Housemate's still having a fucking debate.
And unfortunately, the parrot doesn't mix the two up and just say.
That's not the combination of words I taught you.
Yeah. You just made it worse. You just added the word matters to his fucking vocabulary.
Maybe this guy's just been listening to the Kanye song and that's why the parrots picked it.
Think the parrot knows the word hallelujah. Oh God! Get another parrot. Get another parrot and teach it to be the good parrot. And then you can have one on each shoulder, like the devil and the angel.
And they can debate.
Yeah. And then you can get the parrots to decide your life. And should I eat that donut? One parrot's like, no, the calories.
Yes.
The other parrot's like, N-word. And then you eat the donut.
They're putting them up in hotels. Oh, I'm gonna try calling DJ Smudge.
Maybe if you call him. He'd be like, who the fuck is this? That was a brilliant one, though.
Yeah.
I would love for someone to just, get a retaliatory parrot. That's the best thing to do. Or teach that parrot BLM. I think that's a good way to finish it. Yeah.
All right, that's another problem solved. We got through a lot today.
And just so you know, Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, and don't kill 2% of the human population.
Don't kill, even if you can, I would say lay off that. If you could submit how you're going to do it, though, I'm intrigued. I feel like you work in a company and you can just press a button and then all of a sudden bread stops in Ireland and we're all fucked.
Can I leave this on one last thing, because we were talking about the Free Palestine stuff and I just popped in my memory.
Yeah, go.
It's very quick. So I was walking down the streets the other day, the streets of Cork, and there were pallets everywhere, wooden pallets, right? Like everywhere, wooden pallets just around. People put them outside of shops. I was talking to my friend and I was like, oh, man, you could just get a free pallet here. You could get a free pallet if you walk around. And James Surgeon, and he went, yeah, free pallets time.
You could put that'd be great if you could somehow get into the Israeli newspapers, right? And get on one of their ads, where they're handing out free shit, and just say free pallet twine, the rope, free pallet twine, and just post it all over the Israeli newspapers.
Yeah, you take out ads. Free pallets time. Need a pallet?
Hi, I'm Declan from Free Pallet. Free Pallet Town, bro. Here's your Pokemon reference for you. Free Pallet Town.
Oh, okay.
You enjoyed that one a bit too much.
That was a good episode. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks, and as always, please keep submitting your random shit. We love it, and we love you. And free Palestine.